should I be looking at?
No, you should be just, oh, you're okay. Please welcome back. We are here today with Shay, and she pronounces it Sugar, but it's spelled S-U-G-A. So I got Shay Sugar here with me, and we also have a clip of you doing a little bit of your stand-up, which we want to take a look at.
Party started! She's like, dear Kara, we're so happy to have you, and I hear you're here for a full body massage, and guess what? Just because we like you, we're going to give you a complimentary Brazilian wax. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds like it hurt, but it's free, so I take it. You know the Predator has swag. He's kind of cute. So he looked at me, and I stood there. I was nervous, so I had to grip my robe. You know how you get nervous. And I looked, I said, hello. And with this voice, he looked down at me. He said, greetings. This robe. I said, this robe? Yeah, this my robe.
Very beautiful, Miss.
Okay, how did you get into comedy?
Actually, I got into comedy just on a fluke. I'm a hairstylist and a makeup artist, and I've been doing hair and makeup for 20 years. And I had a barber by the name of Notch, big up to Mr. Notch Tablet. He tricked me into doing comedy. He actually invited me to a stand-up open mic. So when I got there, they actually called my name to come up.
Oh my gosh!
And when I went up there, I did a fabulous job. And
You didn't freak out? I would've flipped.
did not freak out. That was the best show I've ever had in my life. Now the second show, we'll talk about that another day. But the first time, it was wonderful, and I've been doing it ever since May 5th, 2005.
Wow. Now you said, well, you and I were talking during the break, that you got a lot of interesting things going on in your life, and that's what adds to your comedy.
Exactly.
What are some of those interesting things?
Well, you know, relationships.
Oh, that's funny, yeah. I
My
got that.
children, you know, I have two beautiful sons, Joanne and Joseph. My oldest son, Joanne, is autistic, so he is something else, and I mean, I'm really very thankful for him, and so thankful for his school. He's come a long way, but you know, when you are grieving and sad about something, sometimes you have to just keep it going by making a laugh, and everything really gets better, you know. And so I'm a very happy-go-lucky person anyway, and you know, going through relationships and marriage and all that kind of stuff, you know, you just have to laugh and keep it moving.
Now, do you feel the pressure to be funny? Like someone says, so what do you do? Oh, I'm a comic, and okay, what you got?
Right, yeah, I do feel the pressure to be funny, and I hate to disappoint people. So it's a lot of times if I do have a show and it wasn't as good as I thought it should have been, I just feel like I need to make them a pie or something to make up, you know.
So you can cook?
Free cookies after the show or something, you know. Oh yeah, honey, I get down in the kitchen, down.
So is there any place in comedy you won't go? Anything off limits?
Actually, I'm not really a dirty talker. You know, I don't use the real blue words. You know, I am kind of, you know, edgy just a little. But my mom, she's saved, sanctified, and filled with the precious blood. And she still whips my butt, and I'm 41 years old. So, yeah, so I'm always thinking, what would my mom do if she was sitting here? But depending on the venue and the type of crowd, sometimes you do have to bring it. Like if I do a motorcycle party, a motorcycle club party, yeah, I have to kind of bring it. Just depending. I do gospel and Christian comedy as well.
Wow. So who do you think, who's more discriminating, men or women, when it comes to comedy? Who do you think is more difficult to get a laugh out of?
Actually, it just depends on the comedian, because if you bring it, honey, you can be a little boy. I know a comedian by the name of Joey Braggs. Big up to Joey Braggs, little like 14-year-old, and he's awesome, and he hangs out with us, and I get offended because he get up and just rip the mic, you know, and he gets away with saying curse words and all, and I'm like, I'm gonna whoop your butt, but that was funny. But yeah, it just depends on the comedian, you know what I mean? I don't think it's it's really like, I don't know. That's a good question.
No, I don't know. I mean, I've been in the audience a couple times, and I see men are like, oh, whatever. You know, and women seem to be a little bit more, you know, they're in the moment. But I guess it depends on the mood that you're in. It depends on the mood and the type of person and what happened that day in their lives, you know. They might not have had a good day. The girlfriend might have called them ugly, you know, and broke up with them for a cuter guy or something like that. So, you know, people are just crazy sometimes. But we love them all. Shay Sugar. Now, Shay Sugar, you are from the Bay Area. I want people to know
from the Bay Area.
where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook Facebook, and I hope all my Facebook friends are watching. You guys are amazing. I love you all. But you can find me on Facebook, Shea, S-H-E-A, Sugar, S-U-G-A, without the R, Sugar.
And you're at Tommy T's. You're going to be performing September the 26th.
September 26th, Tommy T's in Pleasanton. Big ups to Tommy T's.
You can't give big ups to everybody.
I love them. I have to.
Okay. Thank you, Shea Sugar.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's a pleasure having you here today.
Okay.
For more information about where Shea is performing, again, you can always go to our Facebook website, facebook.com/SheaSugar. We got more Bay Sunday coming up.